Welcome to the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast.
Hello everyone, this is Jefferson with What's Happening in Birmingham. Today I got the honor and pleasure of being with Mr. Charles E. Alexander. He is a candidate for Jefferson County Tax Collector on the March 3rd, 2020 Democratic ballot. So Mr. Alexander, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Great. One of the reasons why I want to bring him on is, it's campaign season, everybody. And I just want to bring candidates on so they can talk about their platforms and why they're running. So let's kick it off. Tell people about yourself.
Well, my name is Charles Alexander. I'm a lone life resident of Bessemer, Alabama. My wife is Danielle Alexander. My son is Caden Alexander. My mother is Tundra Alexander, and I was blessed to have two fathers, Reverend Harold Greer and retired Birmingham policeman Charles Lewis. I'm the grandson of Herman Alexander and Flossie Alexander. I'm a member of New Jerusalem Missionary Baptist Church, where Reginald Calvert is the pastor. As a product of Jefferson County, I attended Shaska Harbor Elementary, Abrams Elementary, Mine Elementary, Green Acres Middle School, and Holy Family High School, class of 1995. I furthered my education at Grambling State University, where I received my undergraduate degree in accounting and economics. And I also received my master's in public administration with a concentration in human resource management and public management. Now, while at Grambling, I did have a little social life. I enjoyed myself. I'm a life member of Omega Psi Phi, and I'm a member of Prince Hall Masonry, Golden Light 199, Zouali, Louisiana.
All right, so let's talk about your work experience for a moment.
Work experience, after I received my master's, I was offered a job at Department of Transportation in Washington, D.C. So I accepted the job, and I went in as an accountant. And after that, I decided, after 2 years in D.C., I decided I wanted to move back home so I could be close to my family. My grandfather, my grandmother at the time, their health was declining. And I'm a family man. I believe in family, God, family. Those are my top two right there. So when I moved back to Alabama, I came back with the faith that I would get a job. And within 2 weeks of coming back, I was blessed to get a job at City of Bessemer. Not only did I get the job, I became the youngest department head at the City of Bessemer in the Department of Revenue.
All right, well, let's talk about your accomplishments while you was in that department.
Yes.
Okay. Tell them about it.
Okay, I don't really like to brag on myself, but I did put in the work. Okay. When I started, the city was in a red. It was in a red at the time, and I had a staff of 2, and we got with the accounting department, and we was able to get out the red within 2 years of a program that I set aside. We was able to, we got with the city council and the tax revenue, the sales tax, we did a 1%. I suggested to the city council that we get 1%. And when that 1% actually helped us get out the black, and now Bessemer is thriving. It's one of the thriving cities in the state.
All right. Well, one thing I want to mention, because I got your card, is your community service. You're very involved. Man. Just kind of like read out like bullet points. So you provide mentoring for at-risk youth.
Yes, sir.
Provide free tax service for senior citizens.
Yes, sir. And
you sponsor school uniforms and school supplies for Jefferson County.
Yes, sir.
Can you just tell folks a little bit more about that?
As I stated, my grandfather, my grandmother, they pretty much raised me, and they always told me to give back, always give back, and that's what I live by. My purpose in life is to help others. So during the time when I was in Grambling, I volunteered at the Boys and Girls Club. I helped at-risk at-risk youth. I made sure that I looked out for the seniors, especially during tax season. I did their taxes for free. And when I was in Grambling as well, I volunteered and I helped and I donated with the local high school, giving them supplies. When I moved back home, I implemented the same program and made sure that all the kids in the area and surrounding areas made sure they had their supplies and the schools that they needed.
All right, so let's get straight to it. Why are you running for Jefferson County Tax Collector?
I'm running for Jefferson County Tax Collector because it's something I've always wanted to do, to be honest.
All right.
To be honest, growing up, and this may sound funny, but growing up, when I was probably, I think, 7th, 8th grade, it was this, I remember like it was yesterday, it was this black Fleetwood Cadillac
Right.
that went up 27th Street, and on the back out it said Oswood. And I always want to know who this guy was. So finally one day, I went down to the city of Bessemer, and I saw the car. And when I saw the car, I said, okay. And it was Mr. Otis Smith. He probably, if he see this, he'll be shocked. But he's the reason that that got me to be an accountant. And once I saw that he was the first African American to be the clerk for the city of Bessemer, that really lit a fire in me. And I remember that to this day, like it was yesterday. And I wanted to run the last term, but under advice, I was told to get maybe a little bit more experience, and as well as I had some goals with the city of Bessemer that I wanted to accomplish before I decided to make this run for tax collector.
All right, so what's some of your campaign goals and objectives?
My campaign goals and my objectives is, one, to ensure property tax are assessed correctly. I would like to get with the Board of Equalization to make sure that the property is being appraised right, because I'm not sure about you, but I know from a personal experience, my property taxes went up about $38,000 to $40,000 this year, and I was not aware of it. I also would like to work with both the senators and the state representatives on a bill where we can set a ceiling with property. So, just say my uncle, for instance, I have an uncle. His property tax went up 60%, and he lived in Bessemer, and he didn't have any idea about it. So I would like to implement where if the property tax is going to go up, at least let the citizens know in advance and let them know why.
All right, so is there any other duties as far as about tax collector that people may not know?
The tax collector pretty much determined the taxes that's due from the state, federal, and the government. They go out to make sure the money is collected, and they oversee all the money that's coming in.
All right, so let's go back to your work experience.
Yes.
I want to kind of tie this into while you're running. How has your work experience prepared you for this position?
It prepared me. Like I said, I started when I was 30. I'm 42 now. When I came into the city, I was this 30-year-old kid overseeing $40 million at the time. We had about $40 million coming in, and as of the last couple of years, the average of revenue coming to the city of Belgium is between $55 and $60 million a year. So this is just working with the city of Bessemer is gave me a lot of chance, a lot of experience. And countywide, it is the same thing, but as far with the county, it's just on a larger scale. And I think I have matter of fact, I know I have the tools that I've been equipped with to carry on.
All right, well, let me kind of flip it to the next question, kind of pivot. You run against the incumbent.
Yes, sir.
Why should voters choose you over the incumbent?
Well, they should choose me because I'm accountable, I'm available, and I'm approachable. And the thing about it is, you have to make sure that you in this job for the right position. You have to know that you are working for the citizens. And I'm a servant. I believe no matter where I go, I believe in being a public servant and helping others.
All right. So if people want to reach your campaign, how can they get in contact with you?
Well, you can go to my website, www.votecharlesalex. That's www.charlesalex.com. And once you go there, you can click on the Facebook, and the Facebook take you to the page, and on the page you'll have all the information you need.
All right, well, what's that phone number?
The phone number is 205-253-3732. The number again is 205-253-3732.
All right, and this is my favorite segments. When we first started about thank you for coming on the podcast.
Yes, sir.
You know, I invite all candidates to come on and talk about why they're running and everything. And I commend you for taking that step to say, hey, I don't like what's going on in my community. Let me be a change. So let me start with saying, I commend you for that. What I would like to do is one of my favorite segments is this is called the closing pitch. That you look straight in the camera and you tell the voters why you're running and why should they vote for you. So, straight.
You should vote for me because I'm asking you to vote for me to make a change. I like to come in and make all the changes that need to be made. I'm available, I'm approachable, and I'm always available to help others.
All right, well, Mr. Alexander, thank you for coming on this evening.
Thank you.
For the podcast. For more interviews, please check out my website, what'shappenedbirmingham.com. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank y'all again, and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast. Please check out our website, app, or subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest videos today.